Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. Understanding the P0442 Diagnostic Trouble Code, DTC, for the 2022 Plus Honda Civic is crucial for effective troubleshooting. This code indicates that the evaporative emission system has detected a very small leak. The EVAP system is designed to control fuel vapor emissions from the fuel tank, ensuring that harmful gases do not escape into the atmosphere. The main components involved in this system include the fuel tank, the EVAP canister, purge valve, vent shut valve, and various hoses. The Diagnostic Trouble Code, DTC, is stored by the Powertrain Control Module, PCM, when it identifies a condition that deviates from the expected vacuum or pressure levels, leading to incorrect emissions readings. An understanding of this code can assist technicians in pinpointing leaks that may cause fuel vapor emissions to escape, leading to environmental and operational issues. DTC P0442 signifies that the Evaporative Emission EVAP system has identified a very small leak. The relevant components involved include the fuel tank, the EVAP canister, purge valve, vent shut valve, and associated hoses. The EVAP system is responsible for capturing and recycling fuel vapors from the fuel tank to reduce harmful emissions into the atmosphere. The PCM, or Powertrain Control Module, plays a vital role in monitoring the system's performance. It continuously checks the vacuum and pressure levels in the fuel system. When it detects an anomaly or a leak within specified thresholds, it triggers this DTC and stores it in memory for further inspection by technicians. Accurate identification and resolution of P0442 are critical in maintaining the vehicle's emissions compliance. There are several potential causes for the P0442 DTC. One significant factor could be damaged hoses, particularly those connecting the EVAP canister to the fuel tank or the purge valve. Wear and tear from heat, road debris, or age can lead to cracks or punctures in these hoses. Another possible cause is faulty seals on the fuel fill cap, which can lead to vapor leaks. The EVAP components themselves may also be defective. For instance, either the purge valve or vent shut valve may fail to function properly, allowing vapors to escape. It is critical to address these issues promptly to prevent increasing emissions and maintain the integrity of the vehicle's environmental systems. The most noticeable symptom of DTC P0442 is the illumination of the check engine light on the vehicle's dashboard. This warning signals that the vehicle has detected a fault in its emission system. Drivers might also observe a reduction in fuel efficiency, which can occur due to improper fuel vapor management. Another potential symptom is a fuel odor near the vehicle, which may indicate that fuel vapors are escaping rather than being processed through the EVAP system. If ignored, these symptoms could lead to more severe issues down the line, necessitating more extensive repairs and potentially violating emissions regulations. The first step in troubleshooting DTC P0442 involves turning the vehicle ignition to the on position, ensuring that all electronic systems are activated. Following this, a comprehensive function test utilizing the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS, must be performed. The purpose of this test is to confirm whether the detected failure can be replicated under controlled conditions. If the test results indicate that the failure has been duplicated, it confirms that there is an underlying issue that necessitates more in-depth inspections of the EVAP system. The HDS will provide valuable diagnostic readings that can help pinpoint the specific component related to the detected fault. The second troubleshooting step is to inspect the EVAP canister vent hose for any blockages or restrictions. This hose is essential for allowing pressure equalization within the fuel system, and if obstructed, It may trigger errors in the EVAP system's operation. The inspection involves visually checking the hose for signs of damage or dislodgement that may prevent proper function. If blockages are found, they must be cleared to restore normal functionality. In normal conditions, there should be no blockages or restrictions present within the EVAP canister vent hose, allowing the system to operate effectively and without triggering further DTC errors. In this step, technicians should conduct a visual inspection of the EVAP canister purge line. This line runs from the EVAP canister to the purge valve, and any connectivity issues or visible damages could lead to leaks that trigger DTC P0442. Inspecting the connections is crucial to ensure that no loose fittings or cracks exist, which could affect overall system performance. It's also important to examine other involved components, such as the EVAP canister and FTP sensor, for any signs of damage that might contribute to leaks. Normal conditions dictate that there are no connection issues or damages found in the inspection, ensuring that the entire system is intact. Step 4 involves a visual inspection of the fuel fill pipe and the fuel tank vapor recirculation tube. This inspection is crucial because damage to these components can lead to significant leakages in the EVAP system. Technicians should look for any visible cracks, punctures, or loose connections that could have developed. Additionally, verifying that these components are securely connected is essential to prevent any air leaks from impacting the performance of the EVAP system. In normal conditions, the connections should be secure, with no visible signs of damage, ensuring the system functions effectively without causing emissions errors. The fifth troubleshooting step involves inspecting the fuel fill cap for proper installation and functionality. The cap should be securely tightened, ideally with the indication that it is meant to click into place after tightening. The cap seals should be intact and free of wear, ensuring they firmly engage with the fuel fill neck. Special attention should be paid to the tether cord, ensuring it is not caught under the cap, as this can prevent proper sealing. Under normal conditions, the cap will show no signs of damage. Each component will fit without obstruction, and the installation will be secure. Therefore, thorough inspection of this component is essential. For the sixth step, technicians will perform an inspection of the EVAP canister purge valve. This valve plays a crucial role in controlling the flow of vapors from the fuel tank to the engine where they can be burned. Initially, the vacuum line will be disconnected from the valve, and a vacuum pump and gauge will be connected to measure the ability of the valve to hold a vacuum. A proper application amount of vacuum must be applied during the inspection. The crucial part of this step is confirming that the vacuum holds for a full minute. This ensures the valve is functioning correctly. If any loss of vacuum is observed during this time, it indicates that the purge valve may be defective and requires replacement. The seventh step involves evaluating the EVAP canister vent shut valve, which is another critical component of the EVAP system. Technicians should disconnect the fuel vent tube and plug the port while applying vacuum to the hose connected to the vent shut valve. As vacuum is applied, it's essential to monitor the FTP sensor voltage through the HDS. The reading should remain within specified limits, confirming the valve's proper operation. If the sensor voltage increases beyond normal thresholds, this indicates a malfunction in the canister vent shut valve that must be addressed. Correct operation ensures vapor containment, preventing emissions leaks, and avoiding further DTC errors in the future. The final troubleshooting step involves a thorough inspection of the fuel tank itself. If all previous inspections yielded normal results, but the DTC persists, it's essential to examine the fuel tank for leaks or damage. The fuel tank can have cracks, punctures or other structural issues that compromise its integrity. Technicians must ensure that no other components are to blame by confirming that the EVAP canister, valves, and hoses are functioning correctly. A properly functioning fuel tank ensures that vapors do not escape into the atmosphere, thereby maintaining the vehicle's emissions compliance standards. If problems are identified in the tank, repairs or replacements may be necessary to resolve the DTC. Once all troubleshooting steps have been performed, including necessary repairs or parts replacements, the final repair verification process must be completed. Start by clearing the DTC using the diagnostic tool, which resets the trouble codes stored in the PCM. Following this, it is crucial to take the vehicle for a test drive to monitor the performance of the emission system under operational conditions. Check for any illumination of the check engine light or reappearance of DTC P0442. Ensuring that the DTC does not reoccur indicates that the repair was successful and that the emission system is now operating correctly. In conclusion, DTC P0442 is a critical indicator of a very small leak in the evaporative emission system of the Honda Civic 2022 Plus. Identifying and repairing this issue is essential to ensure environmental compliance and vehicle performance. Thorough inspections of all relevant components, including the EVAP hoses, valves, and fuel cap, can lead to successful resolution of the DTC. Following methodical troubleshooting steps not only helps repair the leak, but also enhances the understanding of the EVAP system's role in emissions control. Being diligent in addressing these issues promotes both vehicle longevity and adherence to emission standards, confirming the overall health of the vehicle's fuel system. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.